would like to be or do, you're allowed to recreate yourself, you're allowed to repattern your brain. Your brain is plastic and you can create new neural pathways. You are strong, you're capable, you deserve money, you can have money, you can create money, you can receive money with ease and grace. With ease and grace.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the... Shot clock at 5. Brown, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And stolen by Brown. Takes one from 10 feet. White can't hit.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Connects from downtown. Burke's got 7 points in the game.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Stolen by Russell. Here's the break. Ball's going up the court. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Timeout called, Virginia. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Inside, Pettit. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Burke. He has 7.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Pettit. And he lays it up and in.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Here's Burke. And Young pulls it down. The Storm have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
Quite good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Burke. There's the drive.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Outside, Brown. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's White. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Pettit. White on the wing. And here's Brown for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Burke, the pass to Sabonis. Harper, he's checked in for Virginia. And here are the Sound now. They trail by 1. Hardaway, the pass to Burke. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Counted from distance. He's got 14.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Jokic against Russell. With the runner. And the basket by Jokic.
Oh, a soft touch on the floater. That can be a hard shot to make.
Sabonis can't hit. Virginia's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jokic with it. Russell covering. Here's Harper. Count the basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Sound have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's Burke. 14 points for him.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Burke, the pass to Sabonis. Tipped.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Driving in. Again, Virginia.
In that 15, 18-foot range, things will be there for Harper. Teams defend him to drive.
Here's Burke. He's got 16. St. Louis calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Burke. Pass to Mashburn. 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Harper. Outside, Brown. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. St. Louis trailing. Here's Burke. To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. From 7. Again, Virginia.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And it's Burke missing. Virginia leading by 6. Pass to McGinnis. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. They set the screen. Here's Harper. And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White for 3. Stojakovic grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mashburn, and it's off from three-point range. Virginia's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to McGinnis. Oh, there's the alley. Blows the alley-oop. And for the Sound, they're shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Here's Burke. He's got 16 to the right side. Fires for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Burke's got 19 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to McGinnis. Here's Harper. And Virginia making a change here. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. St. Louis on D. It's a three-point game. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Cans it from the wing.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Virginia with it. St. Louis making their last shot. Jokic passes to Pettit. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Back to Burke. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here. Porzingis has checked in for St. Louis. Amen Thompson comes in for Hardaway. And Virginia making a change here. Here's Pettit. Give him 8 points now. There's a screen to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The shot by Butler, no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Burke, it's good. Now just a 1-point Virginia lead.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And Virginia making a change here. Young's checked in. Showing off his agility and touch inside. Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
We've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Virginia.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for Virginia, we've got Trae Young. He's out there with Harper, and it's McGinnis in at the 4.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
And he gets it to go. Burke's got 31.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Harper. Down low. Here's Pettit. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Here's Burke. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Harper. It's guarded by Markkanen. Pettit. Good.
Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie showing some feel.
Outside for Russell. Back to Burke.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Jokic is checked in for Virginia. Virginia leading by 8. Left side, Young. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. Here's Young. He got a piece of it on the break. Here's Burke. Drops in the 3. Burke's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Headed. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
St. Louis making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Sabonis. Inside, knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Jokic. 9 points in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Virginia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Brown, he's checked in for Butler.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
St. Louis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Hardaway, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Jokic. He's got 12. Brown passes to Harper. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Sabonis. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Brown. On the break. Young, the pass to Pettit. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Markkanen. Thompson outside. Stolen by Young. Outside, Brown. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And now it's a 12-point Virginia lead.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
St. Louis calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Sabonis outside to the paint. And then Russell with the dunk.
A true team-first guy, Sabonis is always ready to share the ball.
Pass to McGinnis. Screen by Young. Here's McGinnis, guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Virginia needs to get off a shot. And here's Brown for 3, and he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Outside Hardaway. Tries it from the top of the key. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Sabonis outside. No good on the three.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
It's Brown on the wing. Jokic the screen. Brown charging in. Blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Here's Mashburn. The shot by Russell, no good. Jokic against Russell. Jokic passes to Starks. Intercepted! And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Storm. Outside, Brown. Pass to McGinnis. Tries it from 19. And he hits the jump shot. Jokic has got 16 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
St. Louis calls timeout. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. On target from about 13 feet. Mashburn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Mashburn. From 17, tried to bank it in, but it misses. Virginia leading by 12. Now Young. Brown passes to White. Outside Young. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Young's got his third basket on the night right there.
Often shooting from way beyond the arc, Young easily pops in the short-range three. Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now here's White. Jokic with a screen on Hardaway. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Mitchell's checked in for Thompson. Here's Mitchell. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mashburn's got 12 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Jokic. Yep, that one goes. And Virginia leads by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Count it.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Deflects the pass. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to White. There's the three. He shoots again. And it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so it's Virginia, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and just try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. Guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. Taking a look at St. Louis in this series. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possession. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And so Jokic will bring it up for Virginia. Domantas Sabonis out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. Pass to Brown for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And for Virginia, Derek White out there with Trae Young. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Pettit in at the four-man position. Russell against Jokic from 17. Not enough on that one as it misses. St. Louis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pick by Sabonis. For three, Hardaway. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pettit passes to White. Off the mark there with a three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Russell. Pass to Burke. Jacks up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Burke's got 39.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For three, Hardaway, and another three for St. Louis.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Fires it from 18. St. Louis with a rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And stolen by Jokic. To the middle. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic just got 24.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Back to Burke. Five to shoot. From outside the arc. The ball's knocked loose. Virginia leading by 13. Here's Jokic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Virginia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. St. Louis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. St. Louis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Free throw is good from Russell. And both free throws good for Russell. Here's Young. Give him 8. Outside, Brown. And there's a pick. And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Burke. And he makes it. Burke's got 41.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Oh, Jaylen Brown getting it done. What a move that time. And Virginia leads by 16. Hardaway, the pass to Markkanen. Hardaway on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Burke. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Burke's got 7 now in this quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Brown against Russell. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Timeout called, Virginia. White, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Burke. 43 points in the game. Russell, a screen on Young. Outside for Russell. Clock at 2. Burke. It's hauled in by Pettit. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Storm. White with it. Russell covering. Pass to Pettit. Now Young. Some nice ball movement by Virginia with the fadeaway. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Burke missing. Virginia leading by 16. White, the pass to Jokic. Basket counts. Jokic has got 11 points here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Burke missing. The Storm have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Jokic passes to Young. St. Louis with a rebound. Russell's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Hardaway. Good work defensively by White.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 7 tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
St. Louis making a switch here. The Sound have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Burke, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Burke. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side, Brown. Here's Pettit. 23 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Fires it. Virginia again missing. St. Louis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. A nice shot by Mashburn.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Timeout called, Virginia. And Virginia making a change here. Harper's checked in. And stolen by Porzingis. And they're pushing it up. It's hauled in by Virginia. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the left side wing. Pettit passes to Harper. Sends it home from three-point land. Harper's got 7 points in the game.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Here's Burke. He has 45 points. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
To the inside, Pettit. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Porzingis misses. Virginia leading by 21. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Mashburn. That one goes in. Mashburn's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. St. Louis with a rebound. In transition, here they come.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Sabonis, he's checked in for St. Louis. Here's Burke. Inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Took it like medicine, horrible in a hurry. Lots of plans go right, nothing's wrong, I'm worried. But I rolled for the dawn on your advice, and I lost you back. 'Cause that's no longer the dice, taking a fall. You don't know who to call, and you don't know who to you, taking a fall. Why do the neighbors' kids have to scream when they're playing? You know I never can understand what you're saying. 'cause I know how indifferent some can be. Taking a fall, you don't know who to call. No, you don't know, do you? Taking a fall, there's someone to call, but you don't know.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference play. You look at Portland. Greg, they know how much work they have to do against a very strong opponent here in round 2.
And Kevin, they're not. Not going to make noise in this series unless they play their absolute best basketball. That's how little room for error this group has. Tonight's about making a statement showing that they can compete.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Siakam is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Burke in at the point. Jordan passes to Gasol. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Wembanyama, a screen on Jordan. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Iverson. Burke covering. Iverson, no luck. It's been a quick start for Portland. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Here's Burke. The Liberty making their last shot. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
McHale dishes to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Iverson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with the Liberty head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Got that one up quick.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now, here's Cunningham. Takes the 13-footer. Louisville, no good that time either.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here is Iverson. Back to Jordan. Here's Gasol. Burke covering. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And here are the Liberty now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And Thompson kicks to Burke. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jordan with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Jordan. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Here's Jordan. A putback, and Gasol able to finish.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
And Burke has it in the corner. And stolen by Iverson. Cunningham outside with the drive. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Burke has it in the corner. And stolen by Iverson. Cunningham against Siakam. Cunningham outside to the middle. Here's Gasol, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And what you like about Gasol, He can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Knipples checked in for Louisville. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Yeah, loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Iverson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Liberty. And it's good for 2. And it's 6 points for Money. Thompson against Jordan. Louisville, no good that time either.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Pass to Jackson. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Burke looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Great open look there. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Louisville trails by 7. Now Jordan, 6 points for him. There's the triple. Another shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Iverson.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Burke with the screen for Wembanyama. Back to Burke. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Fires from 14. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And for Louisville, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Jackson, finish off the break. And now it's a 10-point.
Pie or go stove if I want to afford to be consumed. This pie is my costume. Get too close, it'll lick you like it likes you. Cause it blows you even more than I.
And here we are, broadcasting live. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. And the starting lineup for Louisville. They've got Cunningham, and it's Jordan in a 2-guard.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Iverson. From the high post, McHale controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Wembanyama. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to McHale. To the middle. Shots blocked. Thompson passes to Siakam. Here's Burke. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. On the clock. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. The 15-footer. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Louisville shooting their first free throws of the night. Both good from the line that time. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Jordan against Thompson. Takes the three. Jordan misses. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Louisville with the ball. They trail by 1. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Burke. No good on the triple. Louisville has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to McHale. To the inside. Iverson. Deflected! Thompson scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jackson on the wing. From deep. Again, the miss by Portland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
From the arc. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 4 rebounds now.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Burke. He's got 5. From deep, Wembanyama drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Aguaya's checked in for Vancouver. Hamilton comes in for Russell Westbrook. Michael Red's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Antetokounmpo out there with Barry. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Aguirre in at the small forward. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. So they take the lead. Wembanyama. Has got 4 points this quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
The shot's good from Barry.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Burke, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Here's Aguirre. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Wembanyama with it. Antetokounmpo defending. Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since. Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And the first one at the line is good. And Vancouver with some changes. Martin's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Edgecombe. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Reed's checked in.
This guy's such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Aguirre, good.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Burke with it. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Barry. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Westbrook. Count the basket.
Now, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's Portland converting.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down. I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Pass to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
For the Ravens, Antetokounmpo comes in for Aguirre. And it's Edgecombe in for Richard Hamilton. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Antetokounmpo finds Westbrook. Pass to Edgecombe. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Just 3 to shoot for the 3. Westbrook can't get it to go. Portland leading by 3. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And it falls over the rim and in.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
It's tipped. Back to Burke. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Cason Wallace. He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now, here's Thompson. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Lets it fly from 18.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Antetokounmpo, no good on the layup.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And he makes the first. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. Burke hits them both.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for the Ravens had some instruction for his guys during the break. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Here is Wembanyama. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Westbrook. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Now, here's Burke. Defense is right there. Now, Wembanyama. The long shot, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Oh, one-handed!
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Now, here's Burke. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here is Wembanyama. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as the block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Jackson. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Oh, what a finish!
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
That's in there.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Vancouver. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And stolen by Thompson. All alone. The dunk to punctuate.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Markkanen pulls it down. And so the Portland Trail Blazers have won the series.
And this is an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It starts in the offseason. They carry it through to this moment right here, and it is beautiful to watch.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
And the first one at the line is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Thompson, he's checked in for Thompson. And the Thunder making a change here.
Well, he left some points at the line, but the important thing is they're still up 2 possessions.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. And it's Reed in at the 5.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
With the drive, Wembanyama there for the rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Wembanyama jams it home.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Burke. Look it!
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Drexler, defended by Thompson. Block at 4. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
Yes, it's good!
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Oh, the shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And Burke, here we go. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And if you can't...
And with this game coming down to the wire, there... It's going to be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff atmosphere. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Wembanyama, screen on Hardaway. For the win. Oh, the long ball, no good. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Burke. We've got Wembanyama. Pascal Siakam out there with Jackson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Burke in at the point. Oklahoma City has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. The shot from 20 feet out. Wembanyama there for the rebound. The Trailblazers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. The first one falls. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now Thompson. And he slams it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. It's stolen. Taken away. It's tipped. Dive for it, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Thunder trail by 4. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Oh, no good. Here's Burke. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Here's Danley. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Burke. Wembanyama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Siakam in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Hardaway is out there with Drexler. Then it's Barkley. Then it's Reed. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. You look at Portland. What an incredible run through this postseason. The question now is, do they have enough to finish the job?
Well, that's what tens of millions of people around the world are tuning in to see. Game 7s make legends. The question is, who will step up tonight? And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
To the inside, and the dunk by Reed.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
To the paint. Here's Barkley, and the rejection by Jackson. Wembanyama, that's for 2. It's good, the assist that time from Burke.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Reed, a screen on Jackson. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Moving it up, and Jackson gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hardaway passes to Barkley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low, Jackson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Count that one. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Drexler outside. The Thunder with another miss. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Siakam outside. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now Drexler. 6 to shoot. Off the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
What I love is that they never gave up on themselves. From the start of that game, they believed in their ability to win.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Outside Jackson. Hardaway against Siakam. Here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Now here's Hardaway. He has yet to score. Here's Dantley to end the cold streak. Siakam pulls it in. From outside the arc, the Thunder pull it in. Outside, Drexler. Pass to Dantley. Now Drexler. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. And Siakam has it in the corner.